Ladies and gentlemen, good day. It's Badger from Oz, and welcome to Man NFL 23. We were playing. Wait, did I say Man NFL 23? I meant to say AFL 23. Yes, I'm technically not going to be playing it. I'm only going to be spectating it because my skills are really bad. So this is the original recipe season. This is season 1. I will show you season 0. See what happened. So yeah, this is what happened in season 0 with 20 teams instead of 18. So hopefully you can read that all quickly because I'm not going to go back. That was a high scoring game. We've got good ones. Three goals, 11. Because some teams will have consecutive home games and consecutive road games. So yeah, but that's just how the original recipe custom seasons are built. So remember, this is just season 0. Now, Port Adelaide and Collingwood met in week 8. Technically it was round 7, but it's actually week 8 because of the opening round and all that. Sydney and Collingwood, that was a really good one. West Coast Essendon, that's another good one. Another high scoring game. So I'll take my time here. Look, it's Geelong won a high scoring game by 3 points. We didn't get many of them, but this was expected. I like the high scoring games with both teams score 100 or more points. So in season 0, I think Port Adelaide won a game after the siren. What round was it? It was round 8, but it was technically week 9. Still, let's look at the finals. So we saw Carlton versus Richmond in the first qualifying final. Then we had Collingwood versus Port Adelaide in the other qualifying final. That was a really ugly game. Port Adelaide scored 5 goals in the game. Isn't it really weird? That was like the weirdest game ever. One of the weirdest games ever. We had Sydney didn't even score in the second quarter, but hey, none of them were like really close. I remember like Fremantle led by over 40 at one stage, and then they could see like 6 goals in a row, but then Fremantle steadied themselves. Let's see the next one. The Collingwood really should have won by a lot more than that one. So none of the games were actually close. None of the games came right down to the wire. But then for the grand final to be the only one, it's like actually pretty fitting, you know. Yeah. For some bloody reason, it won't let me go to the bloody... Oh, here we go. Yeah, 1 point. That was really ugly. And so I decided to like figure something out. So this will be the rematch, the grand final rematch. Port Adelaide will be the home team. So now we can go to that. So Port Adelaide are the defending champions of season 0, season 1. We begin now. But before we do, let's go to the week 1 fixtures. Technically it's round 0, but we're going to call it week 1. So it's going to be Port Adelaide versus Adelaide at the Adelaide Oval. It's going to be so many different games. It's going to spread across over a week, you know, across 7 days. So that's the grand final rematch, okay? So then you've got Sydney versus Richmond at the SCG. That's going to be the semi-final rematch. So Richmond won that semi-final. Then you have St Kilda versus Fremantle. Fremantle were Optus, and this is the elimination final rematch. These two sides have never faced off in a final, I don't think. But Fremantle comfortably beat St Kilda in that elimination final. Then we've got Carlton versus Hawthorn at Marvel Stadium. You got West Coast versus Brisbane. Then you've got Melbourne versus the Gold Coast Suns. You've got Western Bulldogs versus Geelong. You got Essendon versus GWS at the Macca. Essendon at the MCG. Last but not least, you got Melbourne versus LA, which is probably the crappiest matchup of them all. So stuff. I'll check through the schedules off stream. Collingwood will be the first team to play each round. So let's see. We're gonna spectate. Now my favourite part is selecting uniforms. So home 2-4. Let's see. We're just gonna go with the home outfit, and then we've got. Gonna look and see what we've got. It's gonna be night game, so let's do this. And I'll be mostly silent because Anthony Hudson and Gary Lyon will be calling matches. It's a black screen.
A very good evening. I'm Anthony Hudson. It's great to have you with us at the Adelaide Oval. There's much on the line in today's match between Port Adelaide and Collingwood. The footy is finally back. After a long hot summer, it's time for these sides to show us what they've been working on. The players are ready to charge onto the ground.
Pink, white and blue. I don't know if they were their original colours. So Collingwood coming out to the field first. And you've got Port Adelaide, the home team. The cheers to the Power fans. Now, if this gets copyrighted on Twitch or YouTube, then obviously I'll cancel the season.
Good to be here, Hutto. It's a hard choice. Both teams will be confident. This is a tough one to tip. I've landed with the home team, but I wouldn't be at all surprised if it goes the other way. It should be a beauty.
An interesting perspective. Thanks, Half. The umpire and the two captains are ready for the toss.
It was actually pissing down with rain here in Perth at the time of this recording. And it's pretty damn windy here too. Mid-autumn, like early April. Usually winds are normal, but it's stronger than usual. So, imagining Port Adelaide unfurling their premiership flag for season 0 of the original recipe series. I should have gone with the 2023 Clash outfit, but oh well. But yeah, these two sides met off in season 0 grand final. So as we get the season underway with a grand final rematch, a new tradition. Port Adelaide should have changed it to teal. Doesn't matter. It's Port Adelaide versus Collingwood.
wins the first ruck contest. Normally delivers. The kick was centimetre perfect. Thought his way through it. Moore heads off the danger with a well-judged mark. And they're away. Farrell making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Schiltz, his field kicking is normally first rate. Myercheck has found some space. Felt the pressure there. Good disciplined defence. Radaglia. Zerk-Thatcher kicks laterally. Quality delivery by foot. They'll bide their time. Burton. Clever kick. Farrell. Doesn't often waste it. McEntee. Sloppy disposal.
Oh, how was that
Another
15?
throw-in.
Oh no, it's out of bounds. I don't know what the they were doing there.
Oh, there's a bit of niggle in this one early. Couple of.
So yeah, this is the grand final rematch from season 0. Where Port Adelaide won it by 1 point at the Macca. So yeah, I'm going to make it a tradition to have the grand final rematch be the very first game played of the new season. And the following season, I'm going to try and alternate, or maybe do a correct new season and keep home teams, like consecutive home games and consecutive road games, or do I try and alternate best I can, like off stream, to try and figure out a season. But it'll have to be a tough task. It'll be a tough ask.
Players already unhappy with some attention off the ball.
Butters. Soldo. What can he do with it? Good tackle. Drives it inside the forward 50. Pepper. He's run into trouble. Dixon in the right spot. It's there.
That's a goal.
They moved that ball beautifully indeed. They're hard to defend at their skillful best.
Port Adelaide on the board first in original recipe season 1. They're wearing the big ants jumpers for some reason. And yes, we will have an Indigenous round in this season, later in the season.
The Power on the board early.
So it'll be round 11, which will be week 12.
The big men fly. Horn Francis. Quick kick towards centre half forward. De Goey. He's under close attention.
But
Going
some
for
teams will have to do
territory.
it the week after
Schiltz,
because it clashes with them.
delightfully done.
The other team.
Dacos knew the tackle was coming. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Soldo got his palm to it. Rosie. Horn Francis. He's stopped in his tracks. Side bottom. It's no place for the faint-hearted. McCreary absorbs the pressure. Good-looking kick. Farrell. Can he mop up? That's skillful. The Power have got out of jail. Houston. The Pies guarding the corridor. Dacos read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. Honours the lead. Looking for 2 in a row. Dixon. That one was always his. Maybe he could have gone himself. Quaynor showing why he's such a good defender. Dacos pushes into space and receives the footy. The Pies are out of trouble. Frampton. That's an aggressive handball. Picking their way through. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. He doesn't waste many. Dacos. Who's at home? Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. The Pies looking dangerous.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
So this is the tightest scores.
Goes Goldwood and he's off target.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
He's off. Bergman heads wide with the kick in. Good work rate. Searching kick. He's normally better than that. Probing ball. Pendlebury. Probably too far out to score. De Goey. He hasn't kicked it very well. Defence 101 there.
Yeah, the wind's howling in
They're
Perth.
piling the pressure on, and if they can keep it up, the rewards will come.
Houston heads wide with the kick in. Farrell with a chance to run. Can he find a teammate? Spud Frawley would have loved that one. McEntee. Rosie. He's generally a good kick. He's made a hot start to this match. Georgiades onto it in a flash. McCreary takes it on the half-back flank. Hill throws it on the boot. Radaglia has it now on centre wing. Maynard, where would they be without him? The Power have denied them the corridor. Hill, De Goey has got off the chain. Lowers the eyes. Elliott, desperate defence. Markov to open their account. It's good. It's a goal.
They keep moving the ball quickly. There'll be plenty more where that came from.
Collingwood have hit the lead. Nice passage of play there. He just stood back, not facing the goals at first. They got out in time.
Both sides on the board. Soldo wins it out of the centre. Butters. Burn-Jones. What's he got on offer? Punched away. Maynard. Solid tackle. Rioli. Snap around the body. It's there.
Rioli gets the goal. The former Eagle.
It
Puts Port Adelaide back in front. He's the guy that ended the 3-0 season last year. In real life.
So they've got a couple now and they're looking dangerous. Soldo slaps it out. Horne-Francis displaying great endeavour. Burn-Jones. He's done brilliantly. Georgiades appreciates that delivery.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
He wouldn't miss from there too often, and he's rightly annoyed with himself.
Away he goes. Quaynor brings it back in. He might have thought about the corridor. Pendlebury takes a beauty. Murphy.
Taking a beer, he just stood there. It feels like a specky, yeah, fair enough, but taking a beauty, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, honestly. Like, that is not a good mark. It's just a standard mark.
The aerialist will battle for this ball. Turned over on centre wing. Soldo gets his kick despite the heat. Good thinking and good execution too. Heads towards the half-forward
That's
flank.
a good spoil,
and a
though.
moment for the players
great
to
spoil.
catch their breath.
Thought so far, Gaz?
Clearances are pretty even at the moment. If one side can get on top there, it'll make their job that much easier.
Cameron showing his skills. Crisp. Pendlebury. Hand pass cut off. Houston. Crunching tackle. Butters. He's wrapped up. Horne-Francis has a paddock in front of him. Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Quaynor to bring it back in. Dacos can keep it moving. Frampton ignoring the corridor for now. They've opened them up here. Can he hit a target? Crisp. Good hands. McEntee gets in the way. Burn-Jones gathers. Rioli. He's suddenly a popular man. No way through there, and they'll reset. Soldo wins it down. Wines kicking for his first. Moore with the big fist.
Danger averted. Frantic defence.
He's off. Maynard heads wide with the kick in. A chance to clear now. Frampton kicks to space. Dacos wanting to get on with the job. Schiltz, that's a good option, and this looks promising. He's been busy so far. The kick is precise. The defence is disorganised. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
So often he provides great energy for them up front, and he's done it again.
Looks like Lockie Schultz has scored the goal. Is that Schultz? The former Docker? Oh, he's got the Pies back to within a point.
One-point game.
What's the biggest lead of the game? So the biggest lead of the game by either side is 7 points.
Good ruck work. Wines in the thick of it as ever. Horne-Francis working hard and presenting well. Soldo. Who's front and centre? Marshall, an ever-present threat.
Marshall gets one back. It's reply.
Confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
I'm going to let Hutto commentate instead of me.
The Power were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but.
Hang on. The Power were underdogs coming in? I don't know what you're talking about. Luckily, it's just a simulation game, and we're not watching an actual game. But seriously, Port Adelaide are the premiers in Season 0 of the original Recipe series.
The early going. Wines spills out in the tackle. Soldo leading from the front. Drew takes the hand pass. Can they keep the footy this time? Cameron DeGoey running in support. Alarm bells are ringing.
These half chances can often be the difference.
Going
Looks
in
good.
his second. Zerk
Oh.
tries to spike it out of the danger zone.
Gets it to safety.
So it's one kick game.
Bergman heads to the pocket. Aliyah presents in space. The Power showing some good signs early. Houston goes laterally. Manages to find a teammate. That'll go close to the line. Keen to get the ball moving. He's so clean with the footy. Bergman winds. Bombs it in. That's a fine mark in the back
So it was on
pocket.
him.
And they might have dodged a bullet. The Pies might be able to start something. Cameron working hard and being rewarded. DeGoey in some space on the wing. He's kicked it high.
A good tackle there. Forced him into the mistake.
Towards half forward with the kick. Thumped away. Bergman. And we'll have a throw in.
Thoughts so far, Gary?
It's no surprise that the team that's using the ball better is the one winning the match.
Soldo with a deft tap. Drew. It's a tough game. Great tackling technique there. Soldo wins it down. It's a hot footy. Cameron. Pendlebury. Side bottom. Can they find a late goal? Schiltz. Dacos. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Punched away. DeGoey to level it up on the
Looks good.
scoreboard. He's done just
It's.
that.
It is.
I thought I heard siren in, but no. Scores are leveled. Both teams have scored 3 goals, 3. So it looks like it's a good game. Can't remember who was the one that kicked it.
Scores level. This is absorbing. Cameron with the tap. DeGoey feeling the heat. They're moving
Looks
the
like a
footy
touch,
quickly.
but doesn't matter. He's going to play on
McCreary
anyway.
at centre half forward.
It looks like he's gone for
Pendlebury.
a shot on goal.
Zerk Thatcher went bang. The
Got it
boundary
thrown.
umpire will toss it back inside the 50.
Good, tight tussle so far. You can see the planning both sides have put into this match.
Soldo got his palm to it. Winds. Does the roving. Horn
Oh, he went out of
with a
bounds. That
chance
should
to
be
relieve
ball
the
in because he
pressure.
played on.
Howe takes an excellent grab. Dacos.
I don't think they're going to have enough
lead.
time to score a goal
Is
before quarter
anyone
time.
home? Schiltz at half forward.
Oh, he played on. Oh, he's not going to get a shot. So at quarter time, the scores are
Quarter time
leveled.
and
This is
nothing
a
to
great
split the
contest
sides
here
so
at
far.
Adelaide Oval.
Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
Not a lot on the highlights reel so far. It's been dour, but some of the tackling and other defensive acts have been great to see. The defensive side of the game has come a long way, even in the past 10 years. Every player on the field has to think defensively now, or they don't play.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
So scores are leveled at 21 apiece. Both teams kicking 3 goals, 3 in that first quarter. So it looks like a great game so far. We'll continue to live up to the hype.
The big men fly. DeGoey. He'll be sore in the morning. Frampton. Soldo. Desperate to win it back. This ought to end in a goal.
How have the numbers, but decides to have a shot on goal.
Here's a good chance.
Looks like the sun's just going down now. So Jeremy Finlayson, the former, is he? Did he used to play for the Giants? I can't remember.
Hasn't got
Well, it
hold
won't
of
be a
that
goal,
one. It'll be
but he
a
does
behind.
put the Power back in front.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Away he goes. Maynard heads wide with the kick in. Good kick. Frampton. Who was he aiming for? Dacos has found some space.
Oh, that was
Side
dangerous.
bottom. The defenders will
He's
be
found someone,
nervous.
is he gonna mark it?
Some of the delivery
No, it's an interception.
has left a bit to be desired. Moving the footy laterally. Soldo. What a game he's having. No one can mark. Ball spills free in the tackle. Dacos mops that one up. Schiltz marks on centre wing. DeGoey. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here. Myercheck.
So Myercheck with the mark.
To put them
So now
back in
he's going
front.
to try and put Collingwood back in front. This one's going to be for his first. Should kick this one.
In he goes.
Oh,
no!
he's missed.
He's
And
missed it.
how
I
can you
had
miss
that one
from
in the
there?
footy
The
record
scores
as
are
a goal.
leveled again.
He's off. Bergman heads wide with the kick in. Farrell in the clear. And they're out of trouble. Radagalia uses the body well. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Drew. Can he impose himself on the match? Murphy.
Another
intercepts.
interception.
He's got under that one. Zerk Thatcher spoils. Drew winds. Kicks to half forward. No one can mark. And they see it out.
Okay, we've got
What
a
are your
bout to
thoughts,
throw in.
Gary?
Football's a
So
game of
second
mistakes,
quarter,
and
both
sides
teams
are
have
making
scored 1
plenty.
point each.
Key is where you
And
make
we
them
don't know what
and
the
damage.
is going on.
Solder gets his hand to it. Butters. He's set upon. Winds. Horn Francis. Might be just outside his range. Georgiades demanded the footy and got
So
it.
Mitch
Just a question of
Georgiades,
whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
he's going for his first to put the Power back in front.
This deserves
Oh, both
a
teams
goal.
kicking
He's
some
put it on the
behinds
wrong side
lately.
of the stick.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
Away he goes. Quaynor heads wide with the kick in. It's a high ball. Radagalia wins it back. Great mark. Goes very wide. Murphy
It's spoiled over the boundary line, so we are going to have a
Gaz,
throw
what's
in.
caught your eye?
Well,
Yeah,
this isn't the best standard
Port
game
Adelaide's
so far,
attacking
but
50.
the contest, it's
The Power by
thoroughly
1
enjoyed.
point in the second quarter.
The two big men do battle. Terrific forward pressure. Markov. No easy exit. Side bottom. Incisive handball. Cameron. Blasts away. Farrell got a fist.
2-1 and 2
Hill.
wins. This to put
Kicking
Collingwood
for
back
his
in
first.
front.
He's missed.
And another miss. No
Seemed
one can
like the
find the
defenders got
goals
a
in
bit
this
lost
second
there. They were
quarter.
lucky not to give up a goal.
Bergman with the footy. Quality delivery by foot. Honours the lead. That's not ideal. Thumped away. Murphy. Solid tackle.
Gets the ball to the boot just in
Harassed into an
time.
error. Butters. Gathers. They cannot keep him quiet. No one can mark. It's no place for the faint-hearted. We're still waiting for the quarter's
So 12 and 9
first
left in
goal.
the second quarter. No team have scored a goal yet.
Cameron
Both teams have scored 2
smashes
behinds
it
each.
Out of there. Dacos, side bottom. Pendlebury does well under pressure. McCreary marks. Will he go the bomb? That's good vision. Aliyah is like the Rock of Gibraltar. Goes wide with the kick. Bergman pushes
See,
into
number 8
space
is Lucky
and
Schultz.
receives the footy. Turned over on centre wing.
So Billy Frampton
Heads towards half
kicks it to
forward.
Lucky Schultz.
finds
And he's
himself
going to
unattended.
search for something.
He's hit up
Finds
the
Nick
lead.
Dacos.
Well done.
Gets up to, oh wait, who's kicked it?
He's missed.
And he's missed, but Collingwood
Good
are
work
in
to create
front.
That shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let
Both
them
teams are
down.
kicking
He's off.
behinds this quarter.
Bergman tasked with the kicking.
They're only behinds.
Burton marks in the back pocket. It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. No one can mark. Side bottom, looking to extend this margin. No one can mark. Soldo. They'll contest in the centre square. Thumped away. They're a big chance here. No one can mark. Butters. Boot to ball.
So
just
Port Adelaide
in
looks
time.
like they're clear for
McEntee.
now.
Powell
Sam
Pepper.
Pepper.
Panicked under pressure. No one can mark.
No one can mark. Yes, that's right,
Maynard.
Hutto.
Crunching
That should be
tackle.
ball. No, it's a
They've
ball up.
bottled it
No, I
up.
mean holding the ball is what I meant to say. So I'm not good at commentating
Cameron
AFL as
got
much
his
as I am
palm
the
to it.
NFL
Dacos
on my Man
needs to
NFL
be
games.
quick. That was almost
Port Adelaide
handed
entering
to
the
him.
50.
Into the pocket he goes.
That's a mark.
He's
For
plucked
Todd
it
Marshall.
And should have a shot.
Surely
expect
he
to
can
convert
put
this.
Port Adelaide back in front. Teammate giving him some advice. He's already got one. This for his second of the night.
I think that's online.
It's
It
close.
is. They've hit the
It's
front.
there.
Neither
The
team
Power
was
up back
able
in
to
front by
string goals
5.
together or generate any meaningful momentum. It's an engrossing battle.
The Power are taking it
another
right up
lead
to their more
change this
fancied
evening.
opponents. Soldo had his measure today. They've got good chemistry, those two. Frampton goes long to centre half forward. Farrell spoils. Drew only knows one way. Gets the kick away. Butters can keep it moving. Powell Pepper. Georgiades working hard and presenting well towards the goal mouth. No one can mark. Frampton. That might attract a pack. Horne-Francis spoils. Cameron. No one can mark. Side bottom. He's besieged. It hasn't been a
That
great
should have been on the ball,
spectacle,
but oh well.
at least it's close.
It's AFL 23 after all.
Soldo palms it down. Horne-Francis butters. Delivers to centre half
So less than
forward.
6 minutes
Good
before
thinking
halftime.
and good execution too. This should end in a shot at goal.
Oh, it's a spoil.
Punched
Oh, this
away.
could be trouble.
Georgiades. He
That,
ran
you
into
could
a
have just
brick
sucked it.
wall.
Oh wait, no, which one?
Marshall
Could
does
have
the
sucked it
crumbing.
through.
He's got
Doesn't
it.
matter. Port Adelaide get another.
To space in a dangerous
Not by
position
11.
and made
Biggest
it
lead in the
pay
game
for
by either
checking.
team so far.
So the
Unselfishly.
underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You
So
can see their
Collingwood have not
bodies
scored a
growing.
goal this quarter.
Showing his skills. Dacos, side bottom.
Are they
Has
about to
worked
get the
hard
instant
to
reply?
protect.
Oh, interception.
Radaglia drops
Straight
into
away
the
plays
hole
on.
and cuts that one off. The kick was centimetre perfect. The Power have got out of jail. They've had the better of the contest to this point. What can they generate? Butters. They could be vulnerable here. Up and under. No one can mark. Bergman. He'll feel that one. They want ball.
4:07
but
left in the
they're
second
not gonna
quarter.
get
It's
it.
Port Adelaide by 11 points.
Cox, the winner there. De Goey. He stopped
This quarter's
in his tracks.
been a little bit of
Side
a
bottom.
snooze
Uses the
fest
non-preferred.
compared to that first quarter.
Elliott. He shoots it goal.
Oh, that's from
Has
the boundary.
kick. No good.
No,
They're missing some
no
opportunities
dice.
and it could really come back to bite.
It's back to 10 points.
Houston heads
Collingwood
wide
have
with the
scored
kick
just
in.
4 behinds this
Burton,
quarter.
The Power should be able to clear now.
Port Adelaide,
Keen
2
to
goals,
get
2
this ball
behinds.
forward. Bergman.
Just turned
Horne-Francis
3:33 here in Perth
in
as I'm
some
speaking.
space on the wing. Butters.
On a Friday
He's
afternoon.
Under close attention. Jones.
Also,
They asked
the
the question,
big
but
jumper,
the umpire will
the
have
Guernsey controversy between Carlton and Collingwood. Carlton should have won a clash jumper against
Solder
Collingwood.
with the tap. Good
So
ruck work
sometimes-
and good roving
I don't know
too.
why
Maynard
certain teams don't
at
have to wear
halfback
a
casts
clash
them
jumper
off.
when it gets certain
non-preferred.
teams.
Thumped away. Dacos has pushed into space. Farms it out. Horne-Francis gets there first. He's everywhere at the moment. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Elliott. De Goey.
This could be for
This'll
Collingwood's
a
first of the
goal.
second quarter.
Through it goes.
And he's
there's the
finally
kick,
got
the
it.
difference.
We're back
It's a
within 4
gift, really,
points.
and he's taken full advantage.
Did you see that glitch? How glitchy the ball moved? Surprised there's no picture variance. I like the
One
wolf
kick
colour
game again.
that someone's wearing. The wolf t-shirt. The Collingwood get one more to
Solder
take back
wins
the
it
lead
out of
before
the
half
centre.
time.
Butters. Rosie marks it centre half forward.
He's taking his time here.
Heads for the pocket. Punched away.
Oh, that could have been marked, but instead no.
Mitchell. How will the umpire see this? No
It's a
free
ball up.
kick, and they've got to stop
49
it.
seconds before half time. Van Soldo versus Mason Cox. Soldo, the former Tiger.
Fighting tooth and nail.
Who's
not
got
to
it?
give up the goal.
And that's another
He's
goal
got
for
it.
Port Adelaide.
It's always good
The
for the
third for
confidence
this
to see
second
that
quarter.
first shot go straight through.
The Power are keeping them at arm's length. Cox got his palm to it. Dacos has brought his own ball. Horne-Francis competing fiercely. Jones gets to the
This
front
could be after the
spot.
siren.
A question of
Much
accuracy.
just in time.
He should be able to answer in the affirmative.
It could be coming in with what sail. Lockie Jones for his first. I need a drink of water. In fact, it's out of bounds, but they've got a 10-point lead. Collingwood
Half-time,
scored just
and we
one
have a
goal
close
that
one
quarter.
on our hands. Just what most of us wanted. Well, the neutrals among us anyway. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
Let's hope the second half is
So
as
Port Adelaide
entertaining
kicked
as
3
the
goals to
first.
1
Two
in the
teams
second
going
quarter.
hell for leather is always good fun. They certainly look evenly matched, and you couldn't predict the result from here.
So
with
4
any
lead
great
changes for the
confidence.
entire night.
This will be an intriguing second half.
I'm inclined to agree. Thank you, Gaz.
So Jordan De Goey, Todd Marshall, Willie Rioli, the 3 multiple goal scorers. Josh Dacos with 19 disposals. Highest for the game by either team. Very quick halftime break. Both sides come out refreshed after the halftime break. It's Port Adelaide leading 6-5-41 to Collingwood's 4-7-31. It's a 10-point ball game.
Cox wins it down.
Oh,
Dacos
great smother.
on the same page as his ruck. Finlayson on a lead. Rioli. I don't think he meant to smother it. Desperate defence.
Oh, this could be big.
For a second goal today.
He's missed.
It'll have to wait. He's missed.
The Port lead by 11 points.
Maynard brings it back in. Frampton has found some space.
Oh, I like
Can
this.
they get something going? Pendlebury.
For the wind to go.
Schiltz. I've liked his game today. This is good ball movement.
So Collingwood have the numbers.
Knew where the help
The number hand pass.
Well
Oh, he's been
His
tackled.
vision was excellent. He'll be sore in the
Collingwood
morning.
picking up again.
Schiltz.
And who's
Marks
marking? Was it
inside
Schultz, the
50,
former Freo?
and can have a shot.
It's so important to be efficient.
So the
in front of
former
goals,
Docker,
especially when
Lachie
it's tight on the
Schultz.
scoreboard.
He's got one tonight. This for his second to
Needs
cut
it
the lead to
bend
5.
back, but it's
He's
not
just
going
missed.
to.
It's a let off. He should have put that one away.
Houston heads wide with the kick in. Good work rate. Onto the non-preferred. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Wines doesn't want to turn it over there. The power, look well drilled. No one can mark. Dacos. He just keeps racking up disposals. Punched away. Houston. Who will stand under that? Lipinski spoils. Cox needing support. It's a desperate tackle. Crisp going at his first, and he's got it.
They've got
It's
the
a goal.
space. He's just reminded
It is
the
a goal.
score how dangerous he is when he
Pies
gets
are
loose.
back within 4 points.
Only 4 points separating the sides.
Yes, I can see that.
Important clearance here. DeGoey. He's caught. Side bottom. Cox. Dacos.
Can I go bang bang?
Can't take it. McCreary.
Oh, it looks like they're
He
about
can put
to.
them in front, and he does.
They've got it. 2 in a row for the Pies.
On the score
And the
sheet. It's been
5th
quiet
lead
today,
changed
but he
for the
made that one
night.
count.
The Pies have made a hot start to the second half. Cox gets his hand to it. DeGoey, what can he manufacture? Crisp might be just outside his range. Lace out. Great footy.
For a little breathing space.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
That's 3 in a row for Collingwood.
They're risen to the challenge and are playing
We've gone from
inspired
being
football.
down by a goal to being up by a goal. Trial by as much as 11 during the second quarter.
The Pies
Late
are
second
really
quarter.
taking it to them today.
At some point in the second quarter. Now they're up by,
Cox
they're now up
wins
by
it
8
to
points.
Goey. It's a tough game. Side bottom. Crisp. Dangerous to leave on his own.
This could be for 4 in a row.
McCreary drops into the hole and marks.
McCreary
The
looks for
Pies
someone.
are red hot at the moment.
And Jack
well
Crisp.
played.
He doesn't miss many,
This
so
for
you wouldn't
4
think this would
Collingwood
pose any
goals in a
problems.
row. He's already got 1 goal. This for his second.
Good looking
Oh,
kick.
it's getting
that'll
tight.
do.
But he's
It's
got
a
it.
goal.
It's
They
4
can continue
consecutive
to move the
Collingwood
ball
goals.
like that, they'll
They're
be
up by
hard to stop.
14 points.
They're 3 kicks in front now, but a long way from safety. The 2 big men do
So
battle.
Collingwood with all the
Bummett
momentum.
made the footy his. Rosie, good tackle.
Up till
Paul
now.
Francis. Jones is the man on the spot and is marked. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Markov, Pendlebury. You can see their confidence growing. Cameron on centre wing has marked. He'd like that one again. Soldo absorbs the pressure. The umpire
So
will
clock stops
have
at
it.
12:45 in the third quarter. So each quarter
Good
in real
ruck
life
work.
is 20 minutes
Butters.
plus
It's a
stoppages.
hot
Plus
footy.
time on.
We've got another stoppage.
So 6 points is worth a goal and 1 point is worth a
Soldo
behind.
slaps it
Don't know
out.
why they call it
Butters
behind, but oh well.
swoops. Finlayson. Can he be the fire starter?
Oh, that was actually a decent mark. Plays on straight away.
Cameron, that's good work rate. Their ball movement has been impressive. Lipinski.
Well, this could be for 5 in a row. Collingwood just got the numbers. They're just dominating this quarter. Yes, for 5 in a row and a game-high 20-point lead. Jamie Elliott. He broke Essendon Hearts after the siren back in 2022. Just to give Collingwood more breathing space. A comfortable 20-point lead. He's missed. No, he hasn't. He's brought it back, and it's another goal to the Pies. 5 in a row for Collingwood. And number 5. The home crowd just stunned. The champions are stunned. The premiers are stunned.
That was supposed to struggle.
Pies by 20.
Soldo with a deft tap. Butters. It's no place for the faint-hearted.
Port Adelaide need an answer. They need to reply quickly. Jeremy Howe, the former Demon. Pie turned Demon, then back to Pie.
And receives the footy. The Pies are bringing great.
That's a great mark. It plays on straight away.
Murphy. This is promising.
6-1 bounce. Oh, it's a great smother.
Look at the desperation. He's run into trouble.
And Collingwood had the perfect passage.
No one
now
can
Port Adelaide might get one.
Howe hunting the footy. They can smell victory. Pendlebury.
So Pendlebury marks
They're playing with purpose and poise.
DeGoey
takes a beauty.
And
Completely miscued that.
What the was that? Watch this. Watch this. Collingwood lose this momentum and kick, and will be kicking themselves. Watch this. Bitch. Oh my god. Like, who was even there? Oh, holy shit.
Good thinking and good execution.
So this could erase all the momentum and the good work that Collingwood have done in this game. Luckily, they'll get a boundary throw in.
Between winning the clearance count and winning on the scoreboard.
Collingwood choke from here. Oh, it's going to be someone's fault.
Punch clear. Horn Francis. He's set upon. Tumbles a putt towards
very close to the boundary.
Drew
Plays on quickly.
Receives a clever hand pass. Delivers it inside 50.
Oh, that's ball. Is it on the ball? No, they're saying ball up. Looks like he had Pryor, but umpire says no.
Cameron wins the hit out. Side bottom. Dacos under pressure. We will do it all again. Cameron gets his hand to it. Crisp. Terrific tackle. The Pies playing like winners. DeGoey delivers a long ball. Aaliyah spoils. Farrell. Rosie towards the boundary line. Pendlebury spoils.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The Power aren't getting much value out of their clearance dominance, and that can be very deflating.
What's he doing? Alright, 6:39 to go. It was
Cameron
originally Pryor with all the answers, but the Pies have all the answers now.
The Pies
they're kicking past
are
5.
Playing some great footy. Dacos, the Power are chasing tail. Thumped away. McCreary is always dangerous inside 50.
For 6 in a row.
Set sail for goal, but the kick is astray.
The kick is astray, but it is 21, the biggest lead of the game. Well, I need the next goal, and very soon.
With the kick in. Farrell can keep it moving. Normally delivers. Radagalia. Drew. Thumped away.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Pies are giving their forwards better supply, and those forwards are making it count on the scoreboard.
Cameron got his palm to it. Dacos. He's suddenly a popular
almost out of
man.
bounds.
Mitchell. Some people can't kick that far. Murphy. Good disciplined defence. Aaliyah. Got to get it on quickly. Horn Francis. Drew. They need a mark. Dixon, strong grab. He's had little
It's a
impact
big
so
ball.
far. Punched away.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The Pies
Magic
have
throw.
made some mistakes, but they haven't been deterred. They just keep creating opportunities.
Cameron showing his skills. Dacos closed him down. Crisp. The Pies under great pressure. That could be a goal-saving tackle. He's just about.
He's all alone. And has he not marked that?
Clears the area. The Power.
That
with
should have
a
been
chance
smothered, but
here.
doesn't matter.
Butters doesn't often waste
How's it not
it.
15?
Wines.
Oh. That's my,
They
oh, he does
keep
mark it.
coming.
Okay, because I couldn't see it on the bottom of the
Punched away.
screen.
Howe. Penetrating ball. Solder got to the full. On centre wing. Horn Francis fighting tooth and nail not to give up.
Oh,
the goal.
just barely got the ball off in time.
How will the umpire see this? Solder met
Solo, the
solidly.
former Tiger.
That was
McEntee.
a
It's going to be a
brilliant
ball up.
tackle. Oh, they're hitting in
2:07 to
hard.
go before three-quarter time.
Rucks go at it. Horn Francis.
Is
Cannot
it
be
smothered? Doesn't
deterred.
matter.
It's
Oh,
dropped
it's a
short,
mark.
and
It's
it
saying it's a
matters
mark.
not.
Kicking at his first.
This is an extremely difficult kick. Connor Rosie was first. That was a horrible kick.
That's
Even
what they call
by
a
that
good
standard.
old-fashioned clanger.
Clever kick. Wines making
Great
his
spoil
claim
out
for the
bounce, so we're going to have a
golden
boundary
fist
throw
award.
in. Collingwood by
What's
21
Gary?
points.
What stands out?
Joining
The
us,
Power have
Pies have
got
kicked
to
the past
change it up
5.
because they're a bit
Trailed
too
by about
predictable
11
at the
points in
moment.
the inner half.
Horn Francis
Like,
has been
in the
a
second quarter.
shining light.
Is it second
Owns the
quarter or
lead.
third quarter? I don't know.
The Power with a late chance.
Port Adelaide scored just 1 point in this quarter. They caught the premiership quarter in the third quarter. Butters needs this
He
one.
should have the distance,
It's tight.
but I'm not sure he has.
He's
No one
punched
can
through.
mark.
Punched through. So
Happy to concede it behind.
it's back to 20.
Away he goes.
Butters really
They've
needed that
struggled
one.
to get it past the centre. No one can mark. Rosie knew the tackle was coming.
About 3
They're
seconds
going
before
nowhere,
three-quarter time.
And we'll have a stoppage near the
3
centre.
seconds left before the end of the third quarter. That'll do it for this third quarter. It's 43 plays 63. Collingwood scoring the
We
past
turn
5
for
goals
home
of the
with an
game.
upset well and truly on the card.
Really turning
Can
it
these
up.
spirited underdogs hold on? Let's
After
head
much
down
of the
the
second
Gary
quarter,
line
they
of the
barely
The
scored.
Powers have been below their best, but there's still a sneaky chance. They do need to stop picking out opponents with their
Both
foot
sides
passes
evenly
out.
matched, but look at this.
Forwards have been frustrated by some pretty
5
ordinary
in a
delivery
row.
at times, but if that improves,
All 5
back
goals of the game
themselves
has been to
run over
Collingwood.
the top.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
And it should have been more. Collingwood could have led by about 6 goals, but you know they'll take it into three-quarter time. What can Port Adelaide, the Premiers, do? So, looking for answers. Here we go, the fourth quarter just about underway. It's Collingwood with a 20-point lead. Who will claim the season's first
Cameron
points?
wins it down. Dacos. Quality delivery.
Interesting that
by
Collingwood
foot.
win the KFC
kick
jumpers
was
as well.
centimetre perfect.
So Patrick
This would make
Lipinski.
it very difficult indeed.
This to make it 6 Collingwood goals in a row. He's already got 1. Can he get his second?
That's not going to come back.
Nah, not
it
quite.
wasn't his best effort. No one can mark.
And it's
Taking no
behind.
chances there.
Touch behind.
He's off. Bergman heads wide with
Boy,
the kick
they
in.
really need to
Farrell
score.
has found some space. He's hit up the lead. Searching kick. Radagalia. The Pies guarding the corridor. Mitchell spoils.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Power have only got 2 problems. They're not winning enough ball, and they're not using it well when they do.
Cameron wins it. Crisp. He's caught. Dacos.
He's
Side
lucky.
bottom.
That's what the bloody hell was that? Oh no, he didn't go out of
Good
bounds.
looking
Interesting.
kick. Finlayson spoils. McCreary. He's done brilliantly.
Collingwood plays what
Wines
numbers.
takes
No
an
play with
excellent
the intercept,
grab.
and that's
Can he find
definitely
the
what they
teammate?
need.
Farrell with a chance to relieve the pressure. The Power might need plan B soon. Rosie. He's got an option in the centre square. This is good ball movement. Radagalia. He might have thought about the corridor. Georgiades. Got to get it forward now. Drew. He's wrapped up.
Willem Drew.
The umpire says he made an attempt
Wait,
to get
does
it
Willem
out.
Drew play for West Coast now, or does he still play for the Power?
It's been a great
I'm not
duel
sure,
between the two
honestly.
big men. He ran into a brick wall. Drew Jones.
Oh, that's an interesting kick, but it's a good kick.
For this ball. Marshall.
Todd Marshall.
So
Vista put Pride back into this game. He's got 2 goals already. Can he get his 3rd? To break a run of 5 Collingwood goals in a row. Looks good. He has.
Crucial to get
Can
the
this
first
get the
to
power
turn.
started?
If it had gone the other way, they'd have had a mountain to
People
climb.
are up on their feet. We're back to 15 points. This was the goal that the Power desperately needed. Let's see if this can spark something.
The Power haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Cameron wins the tap. DeGoey. The pressure is fierce. Dacos. Will he look for a target or go?
Oh, instant reply.
This might just snuff
Oh,
them out.
run
Luck's a
mark doesn't
fortune.
make the
It'll be a
play
goal
marking it.
anyway.
They don't
So
come
Mitchell.
easier.
Tom Mitchell for his first. For an instant reply.
He's got it.
Got it. He had to.
He
almost missed it, but he had to make the umpire work for it.
And he made the most of it.
So instant reply for Collingwood. They've scored 6 of the past 7 goals. So we are back to a 21-point ball game.
The big men fly. Wines. Quick kick towards centre half forward. Horn Francis. That's good work rate. Can he hit a target? Punched away. Pendlebury. He'll work all day. Murphy. The Power have denied them the corridor. Radaglia. Read it well. Butters on a lead. Thought his way through it. Drew. Looking to peg one back. Moore is there to save the day. He's generally a good kick. The Pies have got out of jail. Kicks to space. Radaglia with the big fist. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
The Power aren't winning anywhere near enough ball, and when they do, they're turning it over. They need a big lift.
Soldo gets his hand to it. Wines. Loves the hard stuff. Dishes it off. Drew. Throws it on the boot. Moore wins it back.
Darcy Moore
Great
takes a
mark.
mark of defence.
They'll bide their time. Maynard all on his own. Ignoring the corridor for now. Finlayson intercepts on centre wing. What's he got on offer? Marshall has it at half forward. Gets his kick despite the heat. Alarm bells are ringing.
So Sam Powell-Pepper.
Fancy his chances.
This for number 2. To keep the Power alive. Oh, that's a horrible kick. That's a shocking kick.
Bad kicking there.
Out of bounds
on
on
the
full.
Kicks laterally. Good thinking and
That was
good
a really
execution
crappy kick,
too.
but
And
went out
they're
on the
away.
full.
Who's front and centre? Wines. The clock is the enemy.
Sam
now.
Powell-Pepper
Pepper
gets another chance.
And shoot it goal.
Got to kick this one to give them some hope.
So can you try again? Tip number 2. Oh, another one. 2 out on the
target
full.
by a long
Not
one.
quite as bad as last time, but
That's skillful.
still crap.
Pendlebury has charged into space. Moore can run and carry. Felt the pressure there. Wines. Powell-Pepper. Sweeping handball.
Jimmy
Butters.
from Nacon.
He's so clean with the footy.
Oh, it's a spoil.
But Crawley would have
That's
loved
going to be a
that
boundary
one.
throw in.
The
9:51
Pies
to
are losing
go.
the clearances, but they're
Collingwood
still
lead
in
by
front on the
21 points. It's
scoreboard.
49
They'll
plays
start
70.
winning more clearances. Look out.
Who can get the clearance? DeGoey should be in the votes today.
Oh,
That's
that was a
well
horrible kick.
played.
Oh, how did he mark that? Was that 15?
They could be vulnerable
Apparently
here.
they're calling it a mark. But it's
The
turned
damn
over
ball
again.
Might be about to burst. No wonder the forwards are frustrated. Good work rate. Dacos by hand. Maynard can get it and go. Murphy probing ball. DeGoey.
Oh, it's
Pendlebury
really windy.
picking their way through. McCreary
Oh, I
takes
expect
the
this during
logical
winter.
option. They've got them on the overlap. Mitchell has marked in front
So
of goal.
Tom
A
Mitchell
goal here will shut the door on them.
for his second to bring up to a game high 27 points.
Goes Goldwood. And
Nah,
he's off target.
no dice.
That would have made things very difficult, but they breathe again.
7:50 to go.
Houston heads wide with the kick in. What can they
How need
muster
4
from the
goals
back
and
half?
quickly?
Bangs it long. Bergman has a vice-like grip. Bit of a nothing kick. Horn Francis working hard and being rewarded. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Side bottom. His field kicking is normally first rate. Elliott. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Farrell. The Power might be able to start something. Dacos went bang towards half forward with the kick. He hasn't been himself today. Punched away. Houston. He's kicked it high. They must tidy up their kicking. Who's at home? He's plucked it and should have a shot.
If he kicks this, that's just about the game.
Lucky Shorts, the former Docker. This one for his second. To shut the gate on Port Adelaide. No, it's not going to work.
And that is an opportunity gone begging.
They dodged a bullet
That's
there.
23 points. It's
Might
nearly
not be so
4
lucky
goals
next
of difference. The
Houston
margin should have been a
tasked
lot
with the
bigger.
kick in. Farrell pushes into space and receives the footy. Radagalia at halfback. He doesn't waste many, and that's a letdown. They're
Third quarter was very damaging for Collingwood.
Spoils.
Great third
Aliyah.
quarter where they
Good
capitalised on everything.
penetration on the kick.
This quarter, they're keeping the door barely ajar for the Power. They've got to get a move on now.
That'll go close to the line. Dixon. Can anyone take a mark? Defence 101 there. Maynard. They will
Oh, great
not
smother.
give up. Marshall.
Picks for goal
He's on
and
song today.
misses.
He's missed this one.
Well, at
That
least he
was a
scores
promising
this one.
build-up and deserved a better finish.
22 points the difference.
Away he goes. Quaynor tasked with the kick in.
It is
A
really
chance to
windy.
clear now. No one can mark. DeGoey leading from the front. Farrell went bang. Shoots. That's poor play. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? He put himself in the line of fire. Crunching tackle. Not good off the boot. Horn Francis. Pal Pepper. Winds. It's a tough game. This is promising. Soldo. Quaynor. Desperate to win it back. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Good ruck work. Horn Francis delivers it inside 50.
I don't know if you heard a bit of
In the
wind
clear,
and rain,
marks
but yeah.
uncontested.
This
So
is where he
Jeremy
gets paid to really kick
Finlayson,
these
I think
goals.
it might be a former GWS player. He hasn't scored a goal yet. But can he put some respectability on the
Drop
scoreboard?
punt,
He
and has
can.
put it away.
It's a 16-point ball game.
We know the damage he can do, but he's been starved of opportunity today.
The Power get themselves a late consolation prize. Soldo wins it out of the centre. Butters.
And they're off again.
Rosie marks. Will
But
he
they're gonna
go
run
the
out of
bomb?
time, it looks
Oh,
like.
Look at the distance on that hand pass. Horn Francis. Desperate defence. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Thumped away. Soldo rolling the sleeves up. The Pies
You knew time was
have
out.
turned
Takes it to the Collingwood player. But it's Collingwood leading, winning by
That brings our
16
coverage
points.
to a
Sorry, I
close.
didn't check
Thanks
before.
for being with us. We'll catch you again soon.
Just had full pin in perf. Look at this. That third quarter was dominated by Collingwood. Tom Marshall, the only individual player that scored 3 goals, so he kept his team alive. With Dacos, 32 disposals. So Collingwood win the grand final rematch by 16 points. Coming up, we've got Sydney versus Richmond. Hang on, let's do this again. Coming up, we've also got Carlton versus Hawthorn. We've got West Coast versus Brisbane. Then you've got Melbourne versus Gold Coast. You've got the Western Bulldogs versus Geelong. Essendon versus GWS. North Melbourne versus Adelaide in the crappiest matchup of the round. But also coming up, we've got an elimination final rematch. It's St Kilda versus Fremantle. But the next video will be a semi-final rematch between Sydney and Richmond. I'll see you on the next video.